as Stanford comes out. First year in the ACC, 2-3 record, going through somewhat of another rough patch for Stanford football, but it's Troy Taylor who has been entrusted with getting this story ago. Stanford came in here and upset the Irish, handing Freeman one of 3 games he's lost to double-digit underdogs. But here come the Irish. Before a couple of losses badly to Clemson and Virginia Tech in their last 2 games. So Jaden Harrison back deep for Notre Dame. And this bounces out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. So good field position for Notre Dame.
The ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
So that is where Riley Leonard and Leonard again passes. Ball juggled in and out of the arms of Collins. And that was a drop that would have been a big gain. Lost a couple of touchdown passes a couple of weeks ago in the win over Louisville. It's really the best he's looked in the passing game. Here he is again. They're coming out firing. And this complete just past midfield. He's gone to Bo Collins. All 3. It's pretty stingy against the run, but they have given up some big-time yards through the air. And Notre Dame just scrambling out. We got a flag back at the 42-yard line as Leonard uses those legs.
Great house in that situation. Drive the ball maybe a little bit more. They find themselves in 3rd and extra long.
Leonard pumps once, and down he goes. Dangerous as the ball almost got loose. Really run. He's just a little inconsistent in the pass game, but this time he's on the mark across the 45, and looks like he's got a first down to Io Manor, his man. Xavier Watts and Jordan Clark.
Be critical for them to slow this Cardinal offense down.
2nd down and 4. Daniels back. Has some pressure from the backside. Avoids it. And there is the running ability of Daniels. First down yardage and more deep into Irish territory, all the way down inside the 20.
They attack.
Like a Ford goes. Right now, the Stanford Cardinal moving the football without him. Daniels on the run again. Being chased to the right. And then steps out of bounds.
It's a really good decision.
Al Golden, Troy Taylor has a high degree of difficulty offense. Lots of motions, things just going all over the place. And this time, stretching for the goal line, just short, is Davis on a 1st and... Justin Lamson, the quarterback who started last week in place of Daniels, he'll come in this Wildcat formation, and he... 3rd and goal. Lamson's going to take it himself, and he's going to be denied again. Oh, no, we've got a touchdown being signaled from the far sideline. That's about as close as 3 plays as you can get to scoring. Or
this time coming off the left-hand side. Keeps the legs driving.
And the crowd is booing as Stanford lines up for the PAT here. Emmett Kenny drills it through, so they knock on the door.
On the pass.
Stanford 12th in the FBS versus the run. Notre Dame came out in its opening series, all pass plays for the most part. They go out wide to the right side of the field. That one's complete to Chris Mitchell. And for Stanford, very stingy, so that was one of the keys that we're going to be watching this game. There's Price again lunging forward to the 40-yard line.
It's certainly a key, and I'm a little surprised by Notre Dame's approach early on.
That he wanted to play at Stanford, and look at him now.
3rd and 2, Leonard to the air. First down, pass complete, and that is Jaden Greathouse. And that's a big gain all the way into Stanford's all Jadarian Price. Leonard with a quick hit there inside the 20-yard line, complete to Mitchell again, and that moves the chains. Colin Wright, the best cover guy for Stanford on a couple of weeks ago against Louisville. And that's one of the mantras for Dylan McCullough, the running back staff, is you don't put the ball on the ground. But boy, has he been impressive on this series, all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Play, they get better and better.
1st and goal from the 6. Low throw, and it's not able to be hauled in by Mitchell.
On the field is an incomplete pass. 2nd down.
For Notre Dame, wouldn't be surprised if he gets it here.
Love is back in the game, and there's a designed run. How many times have we seen this? Rushing touchdown number 8 on the season for Riley Leonard.
Running back Jeremiah Love to get up in there and block two. Pull the guard. The second puller is Love. Excellent patience by Riley Leonard. Let the second puller go. Let this thing develop and go north and south.
Touchdown, numbered of rushing touchdowns in a season when it's all said and done with number 8. He Cal back in his days before having a circuitous rise up through the college coaching ranks, which we'll get into in a little bit. Daniels showing his arm again to Io Manor, and that's a first down for Stanford. All the way up to the 42-yard. And Daniels gives it away. It's short of the first down. Emmett Mosley, the 5th. And so that'll bring up fourth down and short.
And this will be a big decision for Troy Taylor. Ends. Here he goes.
Here is Lampson, and he picks up the first down. By the way, on that previous play, Riley Mills, the big 6'5" defensive tackle for Notre Dame, that's the 21st sack of the season. It's the 3rd highest sack total in the FBS. Making his way down to the 41-yard line, well short of the first down, as Daniels, Bryce Young brought an age of college football, but a big call here on 4th down and 5. Daniels is going to go down, and Notre Dame takes over. Howard Cross again, bullying his way.
That's that same guy.
11th place overall. They have cranked out some good athletes through the years. Here's Leonard going to work way downfield. There's a jostle for the ball, incomplete. Bo Collins was the intended receiver, but a flag down as Mitch Lieber.
Little heat, looks like they're just showing coverage here.
That was the first carry of the game for Love, and it comes here all the way in the second quarter. Nice eluding by Leonard, which is what he can do, and then he turns it into a huge gain down to the 30-yard line. Riley Leonard doing Riley Leonard things for both sides. On second down, Leonard again getting a workout. Look at this move inside the 20 and picking up the first down. Looked like he wasn't going to get there.
Well, Stanford was waiting for him. There were 3 white shirts. Embrace that.
Second down and 6. That is Love. He fakes to him, and then he goes to the goal line for the touchdown. Jaden Thomas puts Notre Dame ahead.
Seen this a couple times. This is a run-pass option. You put the ball in there, then you pull it back out. This is Thomas outside. It's just a slant. And again, good job getting inside. Slightly inside leverage, puts the outside foot in the ground and drives in there. Love the angle. Couple excellent throws by Riley Leonard. Quick with his arm, a guy in his face. And I mentioned it before, shortstop to second base. The great quarterbacks have an ability to do that. Bring it down here and just snap it with people in your face and make an accurate throw. Leonard did it right there.
Leonard just racking up touchdowns on the
runs in these situations coming into this game.
Here's one of those interesting sets that they like to throw at you. This one gets nowhere. Chris Davis had nowhere to go. That'll bring up fourth down and a punt for Stanford. Bryce Young, the big 6'7", as he tries to ward off another upset, and that's the kind of thoroughness that Freeman deals with on his first down. It's a big gain to Bo Collins all the way into Stanford territory. But
down for him right
here. Them out at the 44-yard line. So now a big play here by Stanford, and here is Daniels trying to muscle his way, going to be short, and that'll bring up another fourth down for Troy Taylor and Stanford. Daniels fakes it, turns around, gets pressure, able to elude it, and then just throws it away, and Notre Dame takes over. Good pressure on Daniels. And he is down.
Then it's play action. It really can stress the defense. Now they're motioning to empty, anticipate quick game.
And they give it out to Love. They like to slot him out, and he slotted out to the right and turns it into a bigger gain than it originally was, which is exactly what he's so good at. And second and 10. Leonard, and that was almost picked off. Ball's loose, and I believe it was finally caught by a Notre Dame player. Pat Coogan. Leonard rolling to his right, drifts it out, trying to put on a move. There is Jaden Thomas. And they're going to mark him out of bounds just outside the 12-yard line. Scott. And they give it to Love, who dives in there close to the 5-yard line. Looks like he picked it up.
And again, just the threat of the run by Riley Leonard softened.
Price, who pretty much had all the carries earlier. Now it's Jeremiah Love. And Leonard to the air in the end zone for a Notre Dame touchdown. Chris Mitchell. Extra points as of late. And it is Yoakum who makes it a 20.
Anybody in the window, put the ball in, pull it back out. Mitchell, excellent release inside, breaking down the leverage, and that's what this guy does. Fastest receiver that Notre Dame has, showing his quickness right there, and couldn't be more impressed with Riley Leonard's ability on these throws early on.
Daniels with a quick hit. That pass is complete at the 35-yard line to Ismail Cisse, one of the leading receivers for Stanford. Picks up his first catch after
around 20 seconds.
Daniels pump fakes it, steps out, sets up again. Flag on the play, downfield. It was intended for Cisse. And the ball was intercepted by Xavier Watts.
When Daniels extends the play like that.
Pass, holding, defense, number 20. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot at an automatic. First down.
So that called on.
And you got to get this clock stopped.
Daniels got a lot of room to run, but he needs more than that. The pass is complete at the 35-yard line. Down goes the Stanford receiver with 1 second.
It was going to be tough with 9 seconds. This will be the end of the half.
Yep.
The game clock expired during the play. That's the end of the first half.
It was close, but not quite enough time for Troy Taylor and the Stanford Cardinal. Gonna have to be in that comeback mode in this second half. And again, this is Eric Goins kicking off for Notre Dame. Mitch Jeter will not play the rest of the game as Tiger Bachmeier falls on this. And about the 3-yard. Third down and 7. Daniels just gonna run this, and he picks up the first down. All the way out to the 20-yard line. Rod Hurd finally brought him down in the secondary, but that speed of... This time Daniels showing pass. And that pass complete. Waited it out and got it to Cisse at the...
Cisse's a redshirt freshman who continues to show up for these guys on the perimeter.
Another young player, another young freshman. This is Daniels. There's an option, and it's just picked out of the air by Notre Dame. That's Josh Burnham.
Different dress on it, but it's the same concept. Burnham is unblocked. He said, I'm playing that one. Tips the ball up in the air to himself. What an athletic play. We got Coogan catching passes. We got Burnham tipping the ball to himself. That is a big-time play. Recognizing the situation.
Price stays in there right behind Riley Leonard after a gain of 1. And they give it to Jadarian Darts. Beautiful move inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
To run the rock. And that's what Mike Denbrock did in this situation. Flanagan comes across, makes the key block. Excellent job by Nat, washing it all down. The patience of Price.
And that extra point makes it...
Chances, they sure do take advantage of them.
3rd and short here. And you got the Wildcat. You got, of course, Justin Lampson. And they're going to mark him for the first down. You tackle for a loss for Notre Dame. So this defense, a lot to handle for Stanford today. Now backed up on 3rd and 12. And maybe a yard or 2 is it for Davis. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Just love how...
And here they come. Leonard gets rid of it. Pass is caught. Just, I believe, for the first down. If they mark it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 44. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Ernest Cooper called.
Ball down to the side and delivering a strike. Impressive.
And on the ground is Love. And he's got some room and some speed. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. "39 yards this time as the Irish blow this one open.
Their guy, Jeremiah Love, you watch Knapp here, the left tackle, doing a good job as the play winds back to him, creates a little space. Pendleton inside, driving his guy off the ball, and if you give that guy...
Everybody getting into the touchdown act today. This is Yoakum again, providing the extra point with Jeter out.
And David Shaw, excellent program here. But even Harbaugh took him a little bit of time to turn this thing around as we see Daniels rush ahead for the first down. And, you know, in our conversation with Troy last night, he talked about, hey...
Taylor to try to turn it around. Daniels under pressure, down again he goes, and Riley Mills right in his grill.
Talked about the relentlessness. Now there'll be some opportunity.
Yeah, Porter went into the tent, off the field and into the tent, so they're feeling the injuries, and wide open, Bo Collins catch it, and he could be gone, but he is tackled at about the 12-yard line. Sean Frausto and Flanagan and Rare to the three tight ends in the formation. And Leonard wide open, and a touchdown for Eli Raridon. He gets into the touchdown catching parade today.
Back the other way. You get Riley Leonard on the perimeter. All he has to do is clear that first guy to Feedy, and it's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a walk-in 3 times down in the same part of the field. They go play action or RPO, and the Irish cash in.
First reception today by a tight end goes for the score to Raridon, and Yoakum adds on another. There's a look at the weather radar at the top of the game. We said that there was a chance for some dangerous weather and electricity in the area at about 6:37. It just has come a little bit earlier. So 42-7 Notre Dame with this big lead, and now this really puts a damper on the Saturday as both teams are exiting the field into their respective